you're looking to up your Madden skills with the best ebooks in the community, Civil.gg has got you. Pick from one of the 2 membership options and you can use code SPREE for 25% off. What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be jumping into Weekend League rewards. We've been grinding with the no money spent team. We did manage to sneak into the top 100 this week. So that's 2 weeks in a row, top 100. Hopefully, we can keep that grind going. If you do want to watch me grind out, vibe out, playing our Weekend League games, definitely come through, check out the Twitch stream link down in the description below. But we're going to be jumping into all of the packs. Hopefully we get lucky. Hopefully we can pull some good stuff. Hopefully we can make a ton of coins. But the main thing I want to focus on is what I'm doing with all of the cards that I get from my Weekend League rewards or from packs in general. I want to talk about which cards I'm selling, which cards maybe I'm taking for training, which cards I'm putting into sets to make more coins from them. And just to give you a general feel, if you're trying to push for top 100, the kind of rewards that you'll get, and you can kind of figure out if they're going to be worthwhile. If the grind to get better at the game, to make sure you're securing the rewards, is going to be worth it for all of that stress and all that grinding. Can you get a crazy amount of coins for Weekend League top 100? So that's going to be the goal for today. As always, if you are new to the channel, you do enjoy the vibes, you do enjoy the content, definitely consider popping down, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button down below. But getting on into it, here are our top 100 Weekend League rewards. 2 Hail Mary packs, 2 midfields, 2 red zones, 2 touchdowns, 185 plus overall elite player. So that's obviously going to be our best chance to pull something good. There is an LTD in packs today, so hey, maybe we can get a little bit glitchy. I will show you my item binder as well. We do have a nice looking quick sell to go ahead and quick sell as well, so we'll probably quick sell that at the end once we have a better idea on how many coins we'll make. But as you can see, your boy is broke. I need coins. We need to keep stacking up this team. We need to keep trying to catch up to the goon squads out there. But first, I think if we jump into MUT Champions, I can show you where we ended up finishing. I did end up with 19 wins. I didn't think that would be enough for top 100, but hopefully we should be able to see the rankings from this week just gone. This does look accurate, so we can scroll on through. I mean, we played multiple guys in the top 25 last week, so we played some really good opponents. We did obviously lose some games, but we had some fun, and we tried to ball out a little bit. As you can see, goon after goon in this top 100. So we're kind of out of place, but there we are at 88. Hey, if you got an 18 as well, if you had 18 with a high strength, you managed to sneak in as well. So not too bad. Not too bad, finishing on 88 on PS5. That's going to be enough for us to secure our top 100 rewards. Now, I think we want to just jump straight into these packs, get a feel for the cards that we have, and then I'll talk through kind of what I'm doing with them. As with the last couple of videos, it's going to be a bit more conversational. It's going to be a bit more chilled vibes, kind of like what we do on stream. But I do want to kind of just talk through the whole process, kind of brain dump everything that I'm thinking about all these cards that we get. So I don't want to miss anything. So this is going to work for me. Again, if you do enjoy these vibes as we get just some low silvers there, if you do enjoy these chilled vibes, this kind of type of video, let me know down in the description below. We get a Hail Mary pack and we get an 81. Hey, our Hail Mary's a little bit glitchy. We get a power up. And we get ourselves a gold. So that's a really good Hail Mary pack right there. At 81, we're going to be able to put to use doing some sets later, because I'm pretty sure it's not going for too many coins. Now, going into the midfield, obviously, as we go further up, we're going to get more chances to get something good. Elites are great. If I can see the Team of the Week animation, that would be even better. We might pull the LTD. But let me know where you finished in Weekend League. What was your record? What did you get from your rewards? Are you enjoying Weekend League? Hit me up and down in the comment section below. Again, we got 1 high gold, a bunch of low golds, a bunch of low silvers. So far, nothing too exciting. Hey, that Hail Mary pack, to be honest, though, getting elite, that's my first decent. Oh, another elite right there. Let's freaking go, baby. An 87 TJ Watt. Now, I know he's not going crazy coins like he was, a couple weeks ago. But an 87 is huge right here. We get ourselves an 82, a double elite pack right there. W pack. That's an absolute W pack right there. Moving on over to our next red zone pack. Hey, we're looking actually pretty good so far. I'm impressed so far. And then we're back to normal. Okay, nothing too crazy right there. Down to our final 2 touchdown packs, and then we'll get into our best pack. That 85 plus is obviously the one that's going to give us the best chance of getting something good. This guarantees us an elite, so we get a base elite. An 82. We could do, another base elite. What do we get then? 81. 81's a little bit tough as well. Moving on to this final touchdown pack right here. we're getting a few elites. We did get a high pull, so I mean, I can't be too greedy, but we're always looking for more here. We're always looking for more. We get an 81, an Alex Kappa, couple of high golds. That's a little bit tough. It's definitely gone a little bit downhill since our TG Watt pull. 85 plus elite player. I want to see a good animation that we like. Maybe Legends could be really good. A 90 Brandon Marshall. Let's freaking go, boys. Let's freaking go. Brandon Marshall, an absolute W of a pull right there. Top 100 rewards are going to be looking super, super dope at this stage. So coming into the binder, having a look at all the things we just pulled right there. I already know we're going to get way more coins than I was expecting. I was kind of thinking we're going to just get low elites, low golds, and I was going to talk through all the sets. But we're actually going to be able to make a pretty penny from this. So Brandon Marshall right here. I know the market's a little bit down right now, but still 220,000 coins. Still an absolute dub right there. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that straight up on the auction house. Might even sell throughout this video as well. So 220,000 coins. Pop that up right there. Cheapest one. Someone's buy it. Give me my 200k real quick right there. Obviously, we got a couple of elites. These lower elites, I think 82s are going for around 10k at the moment, 11k. So I'll probably sell those individually. These 81s that we're looking at right here, they're going for around 10k as well. So depending on what team builders are, we'll look at team builder sets in a little bit. We may look to just go ahead and sell those cards individually. TJ Watts. 89,000 coins, 89k. That's actually a perfect time to pull TJ Watt. I'm pretty sure. Wait, did he get a boost? Did he get a +1 boost? I have a feeling he got a +1 boost. So it does look like these cards are selling for a high price. So 88k right there. I'm going to go ahead and put them straight up. That's going to be 80k after tax. Just those top two cards alone, 280,000 coins after tax. If we quick sell this bad boy right here, that's another 225k. Just those two cards in the quick sell, 500k. So that's definitely a super dub for the team. We've got some silvers, we got some low golds, and we have some power-ups. So with the power-ups, there is only one option. Oh, actually, there's two options. To be real, there are two options. Every single power-up, I'm going to be selling them. I'm not going to sell them on video right now. You don't need to see me sell them. Hopefully, you can pull some that have some decent value. But even these ones that are only going for what? 1,500 coins or even like 800 coins, you're much better off taking the coin value than taking the training value. So that's definitely the best option to go with there. When we're looking at some of these low elites, let me see if some of them have extra value. So 12k. To be fair, I've actually been selling like these 82s and some of these other cards for about 12k a pop. I know they don't look like they're going for that much. See, like this one's going for 8k. That's like a prime example of a card that you should go ahead and use in sets to get more value out of. But cool. So those are the cards that we're going to work with. I want to show you a couple of sets that I definitely look at, and maybe we'll start with the auction house first, just to give you an illustration of some of the cards that we're trying to target to make. So we have silvers, we have golds, we have low elites. That's pretty much a standard that everyone's going to get from their weekend league rewards. What I like to do is turn the low silvers into higher silvers, high silvers into lower golds. We can do stuff with the lower golds, we can do stuff with the high golds, and we can do stuff with the low elites as well. So first up, I want to take us over to playbooks. Playbooks are a really good way to turn your low golds into some decent value. Now, there are a few playbooks that I like to target. It's good to keep an eye on Twitter on who's dropping ebooks, because usually when people drop ebooks, there's going to be a particular offense or defense for a particular team, and sometimes it can just shoot up in price and shoot up in value because people are trying to pick it up. So I know Joke just dropped a Bears defense that's going for around 6k, so that's not quite what we're looking for right there. Colts, one of the best offensive playbooks in the game, going for around 8k is what we're targeting, so that's kind of good to know right there. Seahawks, another good offense, about 8k as well, so not bad. I do like the Giants defense. That's probably the most popular one I do. Looking at about 8k as well. Anyone else that comes to mind? Panthers offense. Defense. Offense is going for around 7k. So 5 low golds. We can look at the sets in a second, but 5 low golds you can turn into playbooks. That's a good way to, especially if you've stacked up a whole bunch of low golds, you can turn them into all 5 cards into a single card. Then you only have to sell one individually. You could go ahead and sell the golds if they have good value because they got a theme team, or maybe just a particular gold is going up in value, like a fullback or maybe a kicker. But in general, I like to turn my low gold, so that's 70 to 74 overall, into these playbooks. The other thing I do like to do is turning my low elites and my high golds, especially the ones obviously that don't have high value or good value, into these team builders. Now, we're going to have a look at this promo because it is hit and miss. It is hit and miss. These prices fluctuate like nobody's business. But we can look at some of the more popular ones, like the Buccaneers. So OJ Howard's going for around 38k. That is good value. We saw that CJ Mosley before going for around 7.7, about 8k. If you had 3 low elites, that's about 24k worth. If you have 3 high golds aren't worth that much. You're definitely making more profit by building them into something like an OJ Howard. So OJ Howard looks pretty good to me right now. It looks pretty good to me. The other card I've been looking at is Deebo Samuel. Deebo's going for around a similar price because this man just got a +1 boost for his power up as well. Who else do we like? Who else do we like from this? There's a lot of good cards. You can just individually go through all of them. That's definitely a good option to make sure you're definitely getting the most value. We can have a look at maybe the Chargers, but I do like that OJ Howard. Nasir Adderley going for 48. So, I mean, you might be able to sneak in a Nasir Adderley for like maybe 38, 40k as well right now, just because there's no other ones up. But I do like OJ Howard. I do see his price between like 35 and 38,000 coins. That's probably a good one to target. So let's jump into the sets. I'll show you everything that I'm going to be doing, and we can kind of take a quick guess on how many coins we're actually going to be able to make from this. So, player exchange. I'm turning all of my low silvers into high silvers. So, for an example, I'm not going to do them all right now. Y'all have seen this plenty of times, but I will show you right here. Obviously, you put a couple of your low silvers in, you get this nice little exchange. If it's a power up, you sell the power up. If it's a not a power up, you could go ahead and sell it individually. Some of these silvers actually have some decent value, especially ones that fit theme teams like, I don't know, the Niners, the Raiders, the Bucks, the Lions. A couple of these more popular theme teams, some of these silvers go for, 1,000 coins, 1,500 coins. You could definitely keep them and sell them. It's definitely not a bad option at all. With your high silvers, you're turning them into low golds. So right here, we can finish off the set as well, just to give you an example. We should have a few high silvers. Yeah, we got a couple. We got a couple sitting here. So I'll put some of these ones for theme teams that I know people don't use. We can go ahead and exchange this. Probably get a low gold that doesn't have too much value, more than likely. Beautiful. Who do we get? Robert Alford. Welcome to the squad, my friend. Welcome to the squad. Now, I know people do like up exchanging their low golds into this. 3 low golds into a high low gold. Like I talked about, I'm a big fan of these team items. We're going to go team items. And when we're thinking about playbooks, there were a few that we looked at before. Bears wasn't great. Giants was about 7, 8. Colts was at about 8. So let's go ahead. We've already got one for defensive playbook, so we might as well just finish this one off while we're here. Now, this is one good thing to point out, actually. All these sets, you can put in any gold cards. So, if we're filtering by all the gold cards we have, we actually can put our high golds in there. So when you're doing the set, make sure you're putting low golds, because those high golds you can either sell for more or you'll get better use putting them into another set. Team builders. So maybe we'll sort by overall just to be clear. We can change it to ascending just to be very, very clear. And then we've got, we only need 4, right? We only need 4. Perfect. We get to pick any of these fantasy defensive playbooks. I know these cards are going for around 8k. I'm going to make the New York Giants. Even if it doesn't sell the first time, I put it up for an hour, go ahead and sell it the next hour after that. They all eventually sell. Everyone is looking for playbooks, especially these more popular playbooks. You can see the running history, right? One sold for an hour ago for 8k, a couple more around that similar price. So I'm going to put it just under right there. If it sells straight away, perfect. If it doesn't, I'll pop it back up. So with all my low golds, I'm going to keep repeating that process again for the video. I'm not going to go through all of them, but we can do a quick little stock take once I've shown you all the sets of maybe a quick estimate of what kind of coins we're actually going to make. So our final sets we're going to be looking at are these team builders. These team builders right here. So Buccaneers, we did see that these Buccaneers are actually going for a good price, specifically that OJ Howard going for around 39k right now. Let's take advantage of that. If I can get that kind of coin for any of these cards, I'm stoked. Absolutely stoked. So Let's put these 3 into the set right here. So that's 3 high golds, 3 low elites. Hopefully you can pull some low elites, or you can go ahead and snipe them off the market if you're like 1 or 2 short as well. So that's another option. I'm going to put these 81s in, and we'll probably just sell these 82s individually, to be honest. Put these into the sets. That's going to be a team builder player Buccaneers. We already know that we're picking OJ Howard, but I've been building OJ Howard like crazy pretty much since the game came out. This guy has had a pretty consistent price. I'm going to say his price is, hey, around 38k. So that's actually perfect right now. You can see a couple have sold a lot cheaper. So let's take advantage of that. Take it for 38k right now while that value is up. If we had more low elites, I would go ahead and make more of these, or we'd look for some other players to diversify. No, it's not always the best idea to go all in on one player. So at this stage, right? At this stage, we had TJ Watt, about 80k after tax. Brandon Marshall, about 200k after tax. Our quick sell, another 220. We're looking at about 500k, about 500k, right? So pretty good value right there. Ballpark, another 35k for this card after tax, and about another 7k also after tax for this one. So we're pretty much at 540, 550k right there. Pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Now I'm going to be able to turn these silvers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to be able to turn these silvers into a few low golds. Those low golds are pretty good. Having a look at how many low golds we have, that's enough for one playbook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough for a second playbook. A card like a John Ross, for example, might have a bit more value. He's only 1500, but some of these budget cards definitely could be going for a little bit more. Let's have a look at some of these silvers that we did pull as well. Maybe this O-lineman might have a little bit of value. Yeah, there's nothing up there. I wouldn't be surprised if you could get like 1,000, 1,500 coins with this man. Have a look at some of these other silvers that we got. Yeah, Julian Okwara, right? He fits the Lions. 800. And you can make a little bit more coins just by selling that individually, to be fair as well. I know that we can get roughly 12k by selling these cards individually. A little bit more with this particular card. So again, that's pretty good value. If we're looking at 540k from the cards that are already up, right? Let's say another 10k or so after tax for each of these two. That gets us to about 560 or so. I'm going to be able to build at least another 2, probably another 3 maybe. After I exchange the silvers, maybe another 3 playbooks. That's going to be around another 20k after tax, about 580. And then with the remaining cards that I have sitting in my binder, like these power-ups, like some of these high golds, you know, if I've just got only a few cards left over, instead of doing the sets, I just go ahead and sell them individually. So Blake and Tomlinson might get me like 3k because he fits a theme team. You know, some of these other ones might only get me like 2,000 coins. Byron Murphy, probably not expensive. Yeah, 2,500 right there as well. So all up, I'd say if we sold a couple of these higher golds individually as well, plus the power-ups, hey, I reckon we're about 600k after tax. 600k after tax for top 100 weekend league rewards. We grinded 25 games and we still managed, and not only did we still manage to get some good stuff, but essentially one of the things to point out is we got lucky, right? I got roughly 300k worth of pulls almost just from 2 cards. If I pulled Doodoo right there, right? If I didn't get TJ Watt and I only got like an 85, that's going to come way down. Way down. Instead of getting 300k from those 2 cards, maybe we would have only got on like 30, 40k value. Maybe even less. So it is a little bit luck involved. So right there, we were able to turn everything into around 600. We're going to be able to turn everything into around 600k. The main thing and the main focus that I want to kind of make sure that's key, and hopefully I was able to get that across, is do not quick sell your cards. Do not just, take them for training because you don't want to sell them individually. If you're balling on a budget like I am, you need to make the most of your coins. It's as simple as that. So going ahead, selling these cards individually is an option, but they can be boring, especially if you've stacked up your binder and you've got a lot of things to get through. Going ahead and doing sets is going to give you good value. Not only is it sometimes going to give you more coins, but it's going to be more time efficient. And then you can get back to doing more things like working the market and sniping, like doing challenges. If you're a solo battles guy, if you're doing head-to-head seasons, if you want to upgrade your team, there's much more exciting things than just selling each card individually. And remember, you only have a limit of 20 cards up at any given time. So, I mean, I could put up 20 and I'd still have another 20 ready to go once those things sold. So I kind of like getting a lot of my cards out all up at the same time, put a few into sets, and just get that coins really, really quickly so I can start doing things with them. So 600k in the end, very happy. More realistic, I'd say between 300 and 350k if I wasn't getting lucky, but today we did. So I hope that was helpful, or at least interesting in terms of what you get for getting top 100 in weekend league. We're going to keep grinding. I'm still trying to get better at the game, still trying to improve the team. I can quickly show you the lineup, just a quick little sneak peek. Just a quick little sneak peek before we finish up today. Now, the offensive line still looking the same. We have powered up George Kittle, so he does have a bit more speed. We have powered up Calvin Johnson, but we don't. But that didn't actually help his speed because I took away the ultimate kickoff strategy card that was originally boosting him. We jump over to the defensive side of the ball. You'll notice a few pickups. Desmond Trufant, it's the Lions theme team. It's the ultimate kickoff defensive boost that we have, and now this man is 94 speed. 94 speed. He's been making a ton of plays since I picked him up as well, so he was a good pickup right there. Adrian Amos, another card. You can see these cards are NCAT. I did the Calvin Johnson set today when the market went down, so that saved me a little bit of coins, and I was able to take a few cards, including Matt Stafford as well. He's NCAT. And get some good value out of them and take them back and put them into power-ups and actually use them on the team. So Sean Taylor's back up to 94 speed. The rest of the team pretty much looking the same. That's where we're at with the no money spent team. Hey, I'm happy. We've got a good amount of coins. I'm going to keep investing. I'm going to keep working the market. 600k is a great amount of coins. Thank you very much for coming through. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hey, take it easy. If you do enjoy the vibes, you do enjoy the content, remember, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. Definitely come through, vibe out in the Twitch streams as well. But that is going to be us for today, folks. Thank you very much for coming through. Take it easy. You can call me Spree, and we out.